My name is Jim Thomas, and welcome to the Fitness Management Update. Our topic today is rules for closing more gym membership sales. Now, let's start with number one. And rule number one, selling is not closing. Selling, this is about, finding out about your customer. It's about, that super objective, that powerful why. It's about being agreeable. It's about, not prejudging, minor choices. It's things of this nature. Okay. What closing is when you ask for the sale. When you're sitting down at your desk, at in your office, however you're doing it, that is that closing moment. You are asking for the sale. The actual selling part is over. Okay. So make sure you understand the difference between the two. Number two, the close is for them, not for you. In other words, them joining, that's for them, not for you. And here's what I mean by that is, if you listen to our session on sales philosophy, if you help enough people in the world get what they want, you'll get what you want. So the close, them joining, them taking that next step to get that desired result, to get that desired outcome, that's for them. By virtue of helping them do that, then you get what you want, and that would be the sale. So the close is for them, not for you. No value. There's no value until the close takes place. They have to actually join. They have to become a part of your program to truly get value. Next, objections are not objections. Don't look at them like that. They're more like complaints. They're complaining about the price. They're complaining about the commitment. They're complaining about the time. That's all that is. And one of the things you want to remember is that when you're talking to your customer and you're going through this process of overcoming customer concerns is, you do be agreeable, okay, and then you ask for that sale. But what's important to remember here, it's more important about how you think about them than what they're thinking about you. In other words, you're so convinced that this is the absolute right program, the absolute best program for them, you're going to ask them to buy. And then finally, what you want to remember is that price is a myth. And here's what we mean by this. When it comes down to making a purchase, people will buy whatever is important to them. And, our job, this whole process, is to make this important to somebody. And if we're truly selling desired outcomes, that super objective, powerful why, we're showing them how they can achieve this, they'll join. Now, if you simply make it, here's about facility and, we're going to lease you some space, that's going to be a problem. So don't get so focused that you think price is the big issue here. If they're telling you, hey, it's the money, what they're really telling you is, based on what you want to charge me, I don't think it's worth it. In other words, you didn't make it important enough to them. So selling is not closing. Make sure you know the difference between the two. Make sure you know that the close is to benefit them. And by virtue of benefiting them, it's going to benefit you. Don't forget, there's no value here until they take that next step of becoming a member. Make sure you don't treat this as a true objection. It's more of a complaint. It's maybe a concern. And then understand that price is a myth. Make sure you're sold. You believe so strongly that this is the best program that you're going to convince your customer of that. My name is Jim Thomas, and this has been the Fitness Management Update.